Gluten-free muffins, savoury cheese and onion muffins. Welcome to Believe It's Not Gluten, the home of amazing recipes for the gluten intolerant. Amazing because no one will know they're gluten-free. These muffins make a really nice accompaniment to a bowl of soup, especially for those of you who aren't that keen on gluten-free bread, and of course they're really easy to make. So you will need the dry ingredient mix, the recipes on the blog, milk, eggs, oil, tasty cheese, the tastier the better, spring onions and some extra cheese and paprika to sprinkle on top. So start by turning your oven on to preheat and greasing and lining your muffin pans. I'm going to make just 6 really tall giant muffins, which you can do by putting a greaseproof paper liner into your large pans. I still put a liner in the bottom as well, even though these are well seasoned and they may not stick. It's better to be safe than sorry, and I'll show you how to quickly make these liners in a previous video. Then wash your bunch of spring onions. These are quite big ones. Chop off the bottoms and take off the outside leaves and then chop them. These muffins do have a lot of onions, so if you prefer less rather than more in the way of onion, just use half a bunch. So once again, tip the dry ingredient mix to one side of the bowl. Add the milk, oil and egg. Whisk the wet ingredients together first so the egg gets beaten into the milk and oil, and then gradually blend in the dry ingredients from the other side of the bowl. Then once it's well mixed, add the spring onion and the 1 cup of cheese. You'll find the mixture gets quite sticky because of the xanthan gum, but you don't want it to be too thick or the muffins won't taste as good and they won't rise as well. You just want it to drop off the spoon like this. So if it's thicker than this, just add a little bit more milk. Then into the muffin pan. If you have papers in your muffin pans like this, try to keep the paper out to the sides as you put the mixture in. Once it's in, you'll find it's hard to loosen the paper if it's been pulled away from the edge. Doesn't really matter, it just doesn't look as good at the end. Sprinkle with the extra cheese and paprika. Of course, you can make any size muffins you like here, just adjust the cooking time. These are probably actually a bit too tall. They would be better not quite as tall as this, so it'd be better to make it into 8 muffins rather than 6. I just thought they would look good. Once that's done, into the oven. These will take about 30 minutes to cook. Just be careful when testing to see if they're cooked, as the cheese makes a crust on the top and it's hard to feel the texture of the muffin underneath. So feel around for a bit that doesn't have cheese on it when you're testing them, and there are hints for this over on the blog. Once they come out of the oven, leave them in the pans for 10 to 15 minutes before taking them out. These are just falling out themselves, and then let them cool completely on a wire rack. The only trouble with these muffins is that they smell so good when you get them out of the oven. Everyone will want to eat them straight away, and you really do have to let them cool completely or they taste a bit doughy. I hope you enjoy them. Please visit our blog for the recipe and tips to make them work for you. If you like this, please subscribe to our channel below and give us a thumbs up. Make your comments or questions or requests here, or join us on Facebook. And please share our videos as much as you can. Thank you for watching, and believe it, it's not gluten.